Servus guys and welcome to the next tutorial. Today we are going to have a look at the Killer Joe, which is a machine which kills mobs and collects the experience dropped by mobs. And its advantage, collecting the XP, is also a disadvantage because it won't collect any items. So this is only about collecting experience, not for collecting items. Yeah, it's very easily to set this thing up. We need to produce nutrient, because nutrient is, well, like the fuel of the Killer Joe, and therefore we need a vat, VAT. And on one side of the vat we need water, and of the other side we want to have this nutrient. And there are, well, different items you can stick together so they are producing this nutrient. And on the one side we get some water. How water is coming from the electrical pump. There's also a mechanism tutorial about the pump, so check it out. Will be in the info box below. And, well, the best things you can put in there are fermented spider eyes and zombie heads, because there you got a 2.0, well, acceleration, I'd guess. And yeah, now it's working. It's changing the water into this nutrient. And well, to have a, let's say, a bigger source of all items, just use some hoppers or your applied energistics ME system or whatever to, well, refill the spider fermented things and the zombie heads. So now this is producing our nutrient distillation, and we are using mechanism basic transport cables for getting the nutrient to the Killer Joe. And the Killer Joe, well, this one is filled up already because I just copy pasted it. Well, it's just collecting the nutrient and does not need any energy, but it needs a sword. And the sword is, well, as usual, it's not it's an item which gets used up, and therefore I would suggest to use some hoppers to have, well, more swords in it. And yeah, everything gets killed, which will be in front of the Killer Joe. So keep this in mind if you are when you are going to build up your spawn area or your auto spawner or whatever you are going to use for spawning mobs. You can use fans or whatever, but still you need to have everything in front of the Killer Joe. So this will be my little spawn area. And yeah, let's have a look. Just spawning now some zombies. Okay, they get killed also. They also get killed by the sun. So yeah, here we go. And now, as you can see, the Killer Joe is hitting more and more zombies. And yeah, all the XP will be collected by the Killer Joe, and but the items will be dropped. So you will see now that there are a lot of items around there. You have to use a vacuum hopper or something like this to collect the items. But, well, more or less all the XP is being stored in the Killer Joe. So now, how to get the experience out of the Killer Joe. I'm using the experience obelisk to store all XP. So this one has now 25 XP, and we are using a fluid conduit to connect both of them. And on this side we say the obelisk, on this side it's a pull. And here we say this is an insert. And on this side we say, okay, it's an extract, and be always active. And there you see the experience is floating into the obelisk and will be stored there. And I think the obelisk is capable of holding a lot of XP. So this is a quite good storage device for XP. And now you will see every mob gets killed one by one, and all the experience will be transferred into your obelisk. So yeah, that's all about the Killer Joe. And well, it's using up the sword, I already told you, but well, this is a method you can use. It's not working very properly in my setting because there's too much light, but with Cursed Earth you do not have, or you do not need a spawner, so this could be a good option for an XP farm. And yeah, it's working very fine. You have to have, well, this nutrient thing, distillation over with your vet, and yeah, have some swords and an experience obelisk. That's all about it. I thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice day, have a nice week, and see you next time. Servus, guys.